and it's so practical. And if you don't accept this one, which was very okay, my prerequisite is if you under actually 17. And if you are young, of course, we do what we all do, you see, because that is just very natural. When we're in the junior high, in the high school, it's very much a lot of puppy love, a lot of the naturally we like the opposite sex, and we actually fall in love with somebody. It's so natural, right? It happens in every corner, everywhere in the world. But now the thing is we all graduate from high school or, we already have a master's degree, even doctor degree. Then we're working at the society. If you don't do the marry now and date later, you're really missing a big point, and his life has really become miserable. And there's a lot of reason we can go over about that. And one of the main thing is that we do know, and then I see, for my personally see, over 90% people who dating that ends up in the breakup, and it's just a fact. It's not like, or you can argue about, you don't argue. This is nothing to argue point. This is no need to discuss. You can ask people. They all have a dating experience, but they don't have a marriage experience. You see, that's big difference. And people date, and the more you date, the more you hurt. And some of the date even worse because the date can last from 2 years to even 8 years. And that, how much beauty you have, right? So if you're dating for 2 years to 3 years per person, and then you fail 3 times, we talk about 1 decade. That's a lot of beauty waste. 10 years you can raise 3 children. You can have a real solid, nice foundation of the family, but then you're wasting all your time for the 3 ex-girlfriend or boyfriend. And that is really, I'm thinking now the people know better about, talking about investment, talking about economy, talking about all time and beauty and energy. I think that was not too smart investment. What we should consider, right, scientifically or theoretically, we should see how much this person hurt. And after you finish this business of the breakup, you know how long it take a person to cure? You see? And then after you cure, it still influences you for next relationship. And this is serious matter I want to bring up for all those people who is sharing and looking for the true love and want to have a good marriage and who is listening us now. I want them to understand. You break up is not just so simple. I don't like you, you don't like me, and we finish. No, you get a lot of wrong idea. You get a lot of negative energy, and you start to have a very kind of a, hurting feeling and become more negative way of looking at the relationship. You started thinking man is bad. You started worrying about woman. You started thinking about, this a good relationship is not really existing. So it's really a lot of negative influence. I don't want people to have this. That's why I say if you see somebody, you marry, your successful chance is 90%. But if you just keep going dating, you just keep going fail, but you hurting. That is the part I actually want to bring up because I really hate to see the nice woman and the good boy hurting. And once they hurt, you see, they break up, right? You want to introduce them and the new couple, new people. They become more negative, and then they will say, oh, I'm not ready, oh, I'll just break up. And then, they had to have a time to kind of recover time. It's like you have an operation, and then now you have to be recover for 1 to 3 months, sometimes even 2 to 3 years. So that is the things I worry more. I don't mind you date, and then I love to see you have fun. But this fun and this happiness, do that have a future? That's the question.